Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people. The action has already started.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Tchouaméni promptly onto that, and that is that. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Messi, and they can counter here. And here's Batistuta. Saliba did well to stay calm there.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Forlan. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Oh, that's a key interception. Pullet. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Deftly away. Taken back almost at once. He's had it taken off him. Out for a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. And here's Batistuta. Camavinga. That is a brilliant interception.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He is through here. Pullet. Pinged towards the front line. Bellingham. Corinthians still without a single shot on target.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Chance with a header! Drilled it. Has another go! Goal! Atalanta! The breakthrough strike!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Atalanta have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Camavinga. And it's Gnabry.
That's good play from him.
Atalanta upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Tchouaméni gets it away. And that's definitely not his best. Batistuta. Atalanta looking to pass their way through. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional, and that has put paid to that. Forlan. Dink through. Oh, that's well spotted.
Corinthians truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Busquets. And it's Ronaldinho. Bellingham. It's Hullet. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Messi. There's the shot! It's in! They have come roaring back!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Corinthians grab the equaliser, and we're all square. And the half-time whistle goes. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he welcomes it in. Now it's Hullet. He's got the shot away! It's in!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Corinthians take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Vieira. Busquets.
Corinthians are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Now the finish! Oh, great low ball in.
Oh, how has that not ended up in the back of the net? It was a cracking ball in, the way he drilled it across and kept it down too.
Camavinga. Good spot, he's seen the run. Busquets. Oh, easy pickings there. And that interception was most necessary. And Batistuta! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
So we've reached the hour mark. Forlan. He's shifting through the gears here. Just eases him off the ball. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi gets his pass away, and he has been fouled there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Messi having a look, looking to widen the gap even further here. That was travelling. Busquets is there, and he can pick it up. Hullet gets flagged offside. He won't be happy with that one. Bellingham. Camavinga. Gnabry looking to run onto it.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort this.
Shot at goal! Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there, that was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Corinthians go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Palmer.
Camisa
Bellingham.
22. Substituição em andamento.
Good pressure, determined, intense. Now it's Forlan. Great hit! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That's a sharp pass.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Aimed beyond the defence. That is ended up in no man's land. And the ball... Can he finish? And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Corinthians grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So who is the target now? He's had real chance! Oh, taken with style! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Atalanta give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. He's cut it out. Busquets is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
That is good alertness. And he was quick to react. And he's intervened well there. And here's Batistuta. It'll pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Gavi is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Batistuta! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Atalanta with the corner. They're first. Tries a shot! Oh, that's fabulous! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Deep, deep into injury time. And there goes the final whistle. Corinthians have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Senhoras e senhores, vamos todos desejar felicidades aos nossos sócios.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. As you can see, we've already started here. Works it forward. Some really good ball movement. Mbappe playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure...
Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that has been cleared. Busquets. Lyon have the chance to go the other way. And he's intervened well there. Platini. Van Basten. Bellingham. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Van Basten. And that has left him in a heap. Looking for options for movement. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And here's Platini, and he's being shifted off it. Now it's Neymar. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And here's Alvarez. Here comes the cross. Goes down, but nothing given. Vieira. Now it's Messi. Cannavaro. And it's played forward. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Passing nice and neat. Platini.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Genuine physical edge about this game, it is quite attritional. And here's Ronaldinho. Thuram. That's Busquets. And it's Van Basten. Neymar. Bellingham. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. Oh, what a pass! Oh, important interception. Ronaldinho. Now it's Van Basten. That's good vision. No luck with that dink over the top. Busquets. No, he's not getting his way this time. And here's Van Basten. Oh, that's a fine interception. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. No, that's been intercepted. Vieira. Busquets. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. We've got 5 minutes till half-time.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Saliba makes the interception. Quality ball. Mbappe. Corinthians disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Bellingham. And it's lofted through here. Mbappe! Mbappe! That was probably asking just too much. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So off we go once more.
Corinthians clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Saliba. Alvarez.
Corinthians have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Mbappe. He's free, he has got space. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Saliba, Beraldo, Makaleli, Vieira. He's a sharp little ball here. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ronaldinho. And here's Mbappe. Makaleli. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Vieira. Busquets. Fiddles it through. He's got away, and that's played in low. Makaleli. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
That has not gone well. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's burst through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Platini. Alvarez. Heads it! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Ronaldinho. And here's Van Basten. Oh, that's a key interception. Cannavaro. And here's Platini. The ball has bounced loose now. And the keeper's got it again. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Oh, what a mistake! Now then, the ball's come loose. Decent hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Changement.
It's their second corner of the game. There's the hit!
Corinthians merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi receives it in a wide... Has a go! They've scored! And that could well be the winner!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have our breakthrough.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart.
He's got the shot away! Well, now it's a race for the ball. The final 5 minutes. Alvarez.
Lyon need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Well, nicely intercepted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Corinthians clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Showing good feet. It's a goal kick.
Changement pour l'Olympique Lyonnais. Le numéro
Lyon
8.
choosing to make the first change. This looks very much like a shoring up of the rear guard. Yeah.
Messi.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Haaland picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Corinthians definitely came out on top simply because they were allowed to march through the middle, something they jumped onto nice and early and continuously exploited.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Les propriétaires des voitures en stationnement sur la bretelle d'accès au stade.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He's found, and the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Corinthians are already... Bellingham! Sticks it away! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Corinthians grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Busquets. Park Ji-sung. Oh, and he's through the middle. Son Heung-min. Chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And they get themselves in front! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
That's going in strongly.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Chouameni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a nicely measured pass. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, easy pickings there. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Drill, real chance! It's there! And they're at it again, in double quick time! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And now he has two. Borussia Dortmund take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Hullet. Park Ji-sung. That is a little undercooked. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Shot at goal! And more and more and more! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was
Great hit! And that has been cleared. That'll be a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Park Ji-sung. Corinthians are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Vieira. And they can counter here. Now that's well seen too. Costa Curta. Son Heung-min. Gullit. Van Basten. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's.
This is the time you need that pace.
Bellingham. Chouameni gets over and intercepts. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, well played, well played. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Senhoras e senhores, joguem lixo somente nas lixeiras. Agradecemos a colaboração.
There's the start of the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Saliba. Now Costa Curta. Can he get onto this? He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham. And here's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. He's had a hit! He's scored! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Gullit really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
So is this the start of a comeback? And now the breakaway. Son Heung-min. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
That pass isn't the best. Van Basten looks to get on the end of this. And here's Son Heung-min. Corner then. Corner number 2 then. Keeper has taken decisive action. Ball's gone out of play. It's in! And they are pulling clear here. As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Borussia Dortmund grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Son Heung-min. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Bellingham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Hullet. Tchouaméni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. Borussia Dortmund have their third corner.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 5, camisa 20, camisa 10, Neymar, camisa
Corinthians
30,
are looking to go forward now.
17, deixando o campo para a entrada de
Van Dijk.
camisa 22,
Haaland.
camisa
No, that was never going to make it.
99, camisa 7.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Has a go! He has done it! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
How many? Just how many? Borussia Dortmund shapes to shoot! They've done it!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Corinthians grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Haaland. Corinthians looking to pass their way through. Haaland! Smashing save, really good save that.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Substituição em andamento.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. That looks a good ball. It's Van Basten! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Borussia Dortmund were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
And now they can spring out of defence. Park Ji-sung. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Thuram. Busquets. Pedri. Taken back almost at once. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Now it's Bale. Now it's Pedri. Now there's a fine... Hits one! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Teremos 5 minutos
Borussia
de
Dortmund
acréscimo.
have got it back and they'll have another go. Busquets. Now it's Bale. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Now it's Bale. And it is 1-0! And that has been clubbed away. That is a brilliant interception. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Busquets. And that's it. Corinthians cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Can he finish? And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's good play. Leicester did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Now it's Nedved. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Now it's Bale. And the shot! And he hits the net! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Oh no, what has happened here? Bale, and the shot's on. Big chance! Goal! Corinthians! And the comeback is complete. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Corinthians get themselves into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Mbappe. And here's Messi. Pull it. There's the hit! It's a loose ball. And here's Mbappe. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Bale. Mbappe! And he's found a way past. And Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That has been cut short. Now it's Messi. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's Messi. He can run onto that. Nesta gets rid without sophistication. Corinthians have got it back and they'll have another go. And here's Mbappe. Rafael Leao. Gamba Osaka looking to pass their way through. Busquets, who's set up one goal so far. Gamba Osaka look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Bale, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Great defending, strong and determined. Tomiyasu, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Corinthians looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And it's Messi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Messi. Busquets. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Threads one in. Goes in for the header! And that's what you call it. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Corinthians leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Messi. Araujo gets over and intercepts. Nedved. Rafael Leao. Bale. It's Bale! Neither of these two want to come off second best.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cruyff. And here's Mbappe. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Great hit! No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Corinthians go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Some inspired work, that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Oh, he's in! Can he put it away? And it's there! And they are cruising away. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
And yes, it's him again. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And he's got the beating of his man. Cruyff. Now it's Mbappe. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. He's gone for goal! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Bellingham. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Moved on forwards. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Bellingham. Looking tiny in possession here.
It's impossible to ignore the genius that is Andrea Pirlo. He plays a deeper midfield role, but his whole game is designed to spray passes forward.
Just one of a kind.
Yeah, these guys now are almost extinct.
And he cuts out the supply. Quality ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckenbauer. So we're still where we started right now. And it's Roberto Carlos. Bellingham in the hunt and looking threatening. Bale. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And he gets rid in a hurry. Pirlo. Roberto Carlos. And now the breakaway. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely worked.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Just eases him off the ball. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Could move up a gear here. Buskets, and that is as far as they're going to go. Played back in. Oh, that was vital. Neymar. Boca Juniors look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Now it's Neymar. He's found a way through. Big chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. Pirlo with the short one. Nice interception, well timed. Corinthians are looking to go forward now. Mbappe! Bellingham looking to run onto it. Messi, very much a man of this moment. That's good vision. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Busquets did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Vieira calmly anticipates. Half-time getting close now. Bellingham. Mbappe. And he's... Mbappe! Bale, and he's straight offside. That has ended up in no man's land. Pass somewhat off target. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Deftly done. Short changes him with that pass. And the first half is done. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Oh, that is a good ball to... Mbappe! It's there!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Corinthians have taken the lead.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but... And the shot! Yamal.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Messi chasing after it.
Corinthians couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Gets a good foot in there. Vieira. Corinthians are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half, and the score is 1-0. Just about up to the hour now. Plays a delicate ball, and it's played forward. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Got a shot away! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Messi. Bellingham. Messi. And Messi! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
That's been drilled in.
Boca Juniors are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Roberto Carlos. Has a go! Bale. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Bellingham. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And he was alert to it. Yamal. And they can counter here. No way through there. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Busquets. He is through here.
Corinthians clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Yamal. Played out to the left flank. Corinthians do have a chance to counter here. He's through here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 17, camisa 30.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Camisa 99.
Bellingham.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Camisa 10.
He's had it nicked away.
Camisa 6. Substituição.
And that's played in low. And the pass is intercepted.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now? It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Very much into the last knockings. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world. And Messi! Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Oh, easy pickings there. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Pinches it off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nicely weighted ball. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Lobbed in behind, pass somewhat off target. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Messi.
Well, Alessandro Nesta turns defence into an art form. If you like your defenders slick and quick, this is the man.
Yeah, am I right in saying he started out as a fullback?
Yeah, I think he may have begun his career as a fullback, but he became a central colossus.
Messi! Messi! Oh, nice! Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
And the pass is intercepted. And it's Bale. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped.
He's got the shot away! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Yeah. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. That is lovely. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Messi. Bale. He could be in here, and that's a straight hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them...
He's got tall! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Vieira gathers from the goal kick. That pass isn't the best. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Bale looks to get on the end of this. Boca Juniors look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Neymar. Bellingham. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's gone looking for safety. Neymar. Roberto Carlos. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Yamal. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Bale, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, super find. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. How to look back on the first 45 minutes?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Corinthians clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Corinthians needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And the volley. That was probably asking just too much. And it's Bale. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Mbappe! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corinthians have their second corner now. And that has been cleared. And here's Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So the first moment of real significance. Yamal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's been taken short. Oh, well played, well played. That has not gone well. Threads one in. And the finish! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Messi, great ball, and he's in here! Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is Bellingham! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Messi. There's the shot! Tries a shot! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Bale. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
substituição no time do Corinthians.
So, third corner of the game.
Camisa 5, camisa 7, camisa 17.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Fechando o campo para a entrada de camisa 6,
Gavi.
camisa 99.
Good
camisa
purposeful
22.
running this.
Teremos uma
Real
substituição.
chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. And it's played in here. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Bale. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, that was close. Just about up to 75 minutes. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Neymar. Bellingham.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Haaland. Pedri. There's the hit! And that would have won it.
Pedri really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Brilliantly cut out. Boca Juniors have the chance to go the other way. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Corinthians still ahead by the game's only goal. Haaland. That is a brilliant interception. No, again there's no way through. Bellingham, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Gavi. And here's Haaland! And that's a real chance missed.
Haaland was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
He won't be happy with that one.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He has found the way through.
Corinthians certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Bellingham.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de acréscimo.
And here's Bellingham. Quality ball. Haaland. There will be 4 extra minutes. And he's onside. Has a go! Oh, they could be caught out here. Van Dijk gets it clear. Foden. That's that, the end. Corinthians have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
The great team, the people's team, that is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years. And this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white. We have already started. Mbappe! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
Can he finish? It's a loose ball. This time, surely! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Boca Juniors have the chance to go the other way. Lobbed in behind. Oh, he's found some space here. Son Heung-min in for the pieces.
Boca Juniors would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. There's no flag. That's really well manoeuvred. He's had it taken off him. Bellingham. And the shot! And that has fair fizzed. And he was quick to react. And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Mbappe. Great chance! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Corinthians clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Corinthians and Messi! Yamal. And it's Ronaldinho. He's a sharp little ball here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Hits one! of sight. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment.
Messi! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. And the finish! And again! Oh, taken with style! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Well, played right into his path. Mbappe! That tested the keeper.
Corinthians certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Chooses to go back, has a shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Sergio Busquets put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better luck next time.
Over to the other side. Son Heung-min. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Roberto Carlos unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Yamal. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Has a look and has a go. That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Corinthians just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's tidy. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
Corinthians 3 ahead after a remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow. And we are already promptly back underway. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Ronaldinho. No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Yamal, and they can counter here. Roberto Carlos. Son Heung-min. Bellingham has created one goal already. Corinthians do have a chance to counter here. Yamal engages and forces him off the ball. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Ronaldinho. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, that's been intercepted.
Público
Yamal.
presente na partida de hoje.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
60.179
It's
espectadores.
Ronaldinho. He's looking to set free a runner. And the shot! Sticks it away! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Camisa 5.
It's become a case of men against
Camisa
boys.
7.
No, he's not getting his way this time.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 10.
Busquets.
Neymar.
So what can they make of this?
Camisa 6.
Corinthians perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. That's gone loose. Shot could be on. It's Neymar! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Messi. And the counter is on. That looks a good ball through. Gavi. Busquets. Thuram. Davids kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, super ball! Drilled in low. They want to be quick to recover this. And again! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Can he get onto this?
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Just eases him off the ball. And he's away. Decent hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Shifted upfield. Gavi chips it through. Now there's a foot. Tries a shot! They've scored! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Busquets. Great defending, strong and determined. Davids charging forward, the ball at his feet. Busquets. Now it's Haaland. He's through here, and the ball's a good one here. There's the shot! Oh, impressive strike. Neymar. Into the last 5 minutes. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Busquets. It's Gavi. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. There won't be another chance after this one. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Haaland. Roberto Carlos has been caught there, it's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And that's that. Corinthians looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that...